Lou, take me back. Tell me the history of the charity so far.
Well, Find a Better Way came into being after Sir Bobby had been in Cambodia and realised the suffering that had continued to go on, and saw many children who had lost limbs that was directly related to the previous conflicts in Cambodia. He hates to see anyone suffering or any indignity attached to people's lives. What he saw in Cambodia made him feel very, very sad.
Initially, when Find a Better Way was set up, what were the goals of the charity?
He wanted to try and look at ways of speeding up the process of clearance, especially of landmines.
Why change the name from Find a Better Way to the Sir Bobby Charlton Foundation?
We feel that we could, with Sir Bobby's name, we could bring people along with us. It actually is Sir Bobby who, behind the scenes, pushes us along. Weekly we see Sir Bobby comes into the office.
What does Sir Bobby think of the name change?
He himself chose the logo, and so I think he was happy to take it on board that we felt the charity should carry his name. It's more to do with, if that's what's good for the charity, then that's what we'll do.
Now, you're focusing on three main areas. Let's look at them one by one, and maybe you can give me some examples of what you're doing in each area, starting off with the research side.
We've now got a project which is a bone growth using 3D scaffold, which will help people with blast injuries. By growing a small piece of bone, we'll be able to mean that people denied the ability to have a prosthetic limb will be able to have that opportunity. The other one is post-traumatic stress disorder, which we feel is something that affects so many people. You hear about it with soldiers, but everyone who's been through conflict, especially children, suffers some form of post-traumatic stress.
The second pillar of your work, humanitarian. What are you looking at on that side?
Well, the humanitarian side is, for us, is to provide whatever the needs are in the field. Refugees or displaced people, people living after conflict. The Sir Bobby Charlton Centre in Jordan also provides for the young children who've been traumatised. Many of these children have lost all or some of their family. We use art as a therapy. They have yoga sessions, they have dance sessions, and many of these things are to support the children, actually being able to give them a way of coming out of what sometimes is a state of being able to accept what has happened to them and understanding how to escape from that.
The third pillar of your work, the education.
We have several elements. One of this is to actually look at risk education. So in order to what we see as sustainable and that we feel that it will have a greater impact on young people, is to have it as part of the school curriculum. They're actually on a daily basis being made aware of the threats that they face from explosive ordnance. The other side to our education projects, so we have what we call play safe projects, where we look at setting up areas. It might be a football pitch. The area is safe for parents, children, members of the local community to have a place which is their own and feel safe to play there.
Sir Bobby is a huge figure in British life and in footballing history, and to have a charity with his name on it is a chance to promote his legacy and everything that he's done for the sport.
Well, we would like to see the future being that the charity itself leaves a bigger legacy as the man himself, a legacy of what he achieved in the 1966 World Cup. We would like to see in future years people seeing the legacy that the Sir Bobby Charlton Foundation left to all those people around the world who are victims of the conflicts.